What if I told you the most breathtaking fall decor you'll see this year is hiding in a dusty corner, and it costs less than a latte? Prepare to have your mind blown.
Casadoro.
Thrift in style with curating. A high-end style fall garden decor ideas for less.
Hello and welcome back, you brilliant budget-savvy decorators. I am so thrilled you're here today because we're tackling the most visible space on your property, your front yard. As the season shifts, we are diving deep into transforming those outdoor spaces into a stunning high-end fall showcase, proving that you absolutely do not need a millionaire's budget. Forget those overpriced boutique catalogs. We're unlocking the secrets to achieving true high-end garden DIYs for less by mastering the art of the thrift store haul. Get ready to embrace that gorgeous autumn aesthetic with style and smart spending that your neighbors will envy. Now, hold on a moment before you rush off to your nearest thrift shop. While the inspiration is flowing, you're going to want to stick around for the entire video. This isn't just a mood board, it's a masterclass. All the essential nitty-gritty details, the exact materials and products you'll need, the specific tools and equipment, and the step-by-step process for bringing these concepts to life will be fully detailed in the final indispensable sections of the video. Trust me, the execution is just as inspiring as the idea, and it's the key to making your backyard makeover on a budget look truly professional. So grab your coffee and a notepad, because we are about to unveil over 300 stunning combinations. One. Vintage Farmhouse Charm. Heritage Apple Crate Stack. We're starting with a classic, but giving it a 5-star glow-up. This concept centers on a stack of authentically weathered wooden apple crates, which you can often find for a song. Stack them artfully to create tiered displays for those gorgeous heirloom pumpkins and gourds. Think whites, blues, and creams. For that expensive touch, Nestle small vintage enamelware pieces, repurposed as planters for deep burgundy mums or trailing ivy. The apple crate, a rustic symbol of an abundant harvest, represents the enduring connection between us and nature's generosity, fostering a genuinely welcoming high-end autumn entrance. This strategic presentation elevates simple thrift finds into a curated upscale tableau, proving that high-end garden DIYs for less is entirely achievable. Antique Milk Can Pumpkin Stand. For our second farmhouse touch, we take a potentially rusty old metal milk can, the kind often overlooked at a flea market, and turn it into a luxurious pedestal. This milk can become the stage for a single magnificent, oversized white or blue heirloom pumpkin. Introduce metallic sophistication by flanking the base with smaller, polished brass or copper items, perhaps old kitchen utensils, which is a clever nod to modern garden decor trends. The milk can represent a bygone era of simple quality craftsmanship, subtly urging a return to sustainable practices and appreciation for enduring quality, instantly turning a piece of agricultural history into a stunning focal point that stops traffic. Two. Golden Hour Illumination. Brass candlestick glow path. Who says walkway lighting has to be boring? Line your front path with an assortment of mismatched brass candlesticks, sourced cheaply from various thrift adventures. The secret? Use battery-operated pillar candles with a warm flicker. To anchor this elevated display, surround the bases with smooth river stones and subtle sprigs of dried foliage like pampas grass. This is the ultimate garden lighting ideas for ambience, creating a sophisticated romantic glow that transforms a simple concrete path into a dramatic, welcoming entryway. Brass, an alloy of strength, symbolically represents the warmth and community we seek as the nights draw in, casting an inviting upscale light. Repurposed lantern foliage hangers. This is where we get clever. Look for large, ornate old lanterns that are cheap because the glass is broken or missing. Instead of lights, fill them to the brim. Stuff the lanterns with voluminous faux fall foliage, dried hydrangeas, or small gourds. Hang these refurbished pieces near your front door or porch railing. This brilliantly executed recycled materials garden crafts idea instantly turns a non-functional item into pure, sophisticated decorative art. The lantern, historically a guide, philosophically represents illumination and hope, providing a visual metaphor for guiding your guests toward warmth and effortless hospitality. Three, curated stone textures. Concrete bird bath bowl display. We are taking something old and making it a sculptural masterpiece. Find a dated or chipped concrete bird bath pedestal, a great DIY garden decor for small spaces candidate. Clean it up, then use the bowl not for water, but as a deep vessel for a lavish overflowing mix of mini pumpkins, pine cones, and velvety moss. For that jaw-dropping luxury detail, incorporate 1 or 2 polished agate slices among the natural decor. This concept emphasizes texture and contrast, presenting a traditionally functional item as purely sculptural art. Concrete symbolizes endurance, while the stone texture grounds the vibrant, colorful fall display. Pebble mosaic doormat area. This concept adds a custom artisanal layer to your front entrance. Collect smooth, flat river pebbles, surprisingly inexpensive, and meticulously set them into an existing inexpensive rubber doormat base using a strong exterior adhesive. Vary the colors, grays, browns, creams, to mimic a truly natural mosaic. This approach emphasizes organic texture and bespoke detailing. The pebble mosaic is a quiet statement on time and patience, suggesting that even small elements, when arranged with intention, contribute to a beautiful, cohesive look, truly elevating your entire front porch aesthetic. Four, bold textile layering. Wool blanket bale drape. For instant, high-end coziness, we're bringing interior design concepts outside. Drape a thrifted, thick wool or plaid throw blanket. Choose a rich color like burnt orange or forest green, over a stack of straw bales or an old wooden bench. The secret is to cinch it loosely but intentionally with a length of thick jute rope or a leather strap for a tailored finish. This use of outdoor living space transformation textiles adds an unexpected layer of warmth and sophisticated comfort. The blanket represents security and refuge, providing a visual cue of cozy, upscale design for all who approach your door. Rug and basket stacking. Layering is the key to depth and luxury. Start by layering a small, patterned, outdoor-friendly thrifted rug beneath a substantial collection of wicker or rattan baskets, varying their shapes and sizes. Then, fill the largest basket with a dramatic, cascading arrangement of colorful leaves or tall, feathery ornamental grasses. This strategic layering is a cornerstone of the minimalist garden aesthetic, adding visual interest without clutter. The woven basket, a simple tool for gathering, signifies community and care, making the front porch feel thoughtful and incredibly well-appointed. Five, sculptural woodland whimsy. Driftwood branch accents. This is where nature becomes high art. Gather several striking pieces of driftwood or interestingly shaped, dead branches. They should look sculptural. Mount them vertically in large, simple planters or lean them dramatically against your porch columns. For a refined sparkle, sparsely adorn the branches with small, faux brass leaves or tiny fairy lights. This eco-friendly garden project's approach repurposes natural waste into striking, gallery-worthy art. Driftwood, shaped by time, speaks to resilience and adaptation, turning nature's discard into a stunning high-end garden DIY. Carved wooden bowl display. Look for a large, shallow, carved wooden bowl or trench bowl. These are often inexpensive centerpiece cast-offs. Place it prominently on a pedestal or small side table. Fill the bowl with a luxurious mix of velvety moss, polished nuts, walnuts or chestnuts, and small, unique decorative elements like ceramic birds. This garden landscaping on a budget piece creates a focused, sophisticated point of natural beauty. The bowl, a timeless vessel, represents nurturing and the gathering of life's provisions, providing a grounded, artisanal focus to the entryway. Six, metallic sheen accents. Patina copper pot cluster. This display screams old money and antique charm. Group an odd number of mismatched, thrifted copper pots, urns, or kettles. The key is to keep or encourage the natural patina, that beautiful green/blue oxidation, which showcases their age and character. Use them as high-contrast containers for hardy fall plants like ornamental cabbage or flowering kale. This DIY garden hacks tip uses the pot's history as a design feature. Copper, a conductor, symbolically represents warmth and transformation, giving the front door area a vibrant, antique brilliance. Gold spray-painted frames windows cape. For instant luxury and dimension, source several large, ornate picture frames from a thrift store. Remove the backing and glass, spray paint the frames a subtle, aged gold or bronze, and hang them empty on a wall or fence near the front yard. They act as sophisticated vignettes, framing the fall foliage behind them, and exceptional budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive touch. The frame, a border for capturing a moment, philosophically encourages the viewer to stop and appreciate the exquisite beauty of the present season. Seven, classic terracotta update. Whitewashed urn garden. Terracotta is cheap, but with this technique, it looks like expensive Italian pottery. Purchase various sizes of basic terracotta pots or urns. Apply a heavy coat of diluted white or cream paint to give them that chic, aged, whitewashed finish. Plant them with simple, deep-colored foliage or use them to hold loggia gourds. This backyard makeover on a budget technique transforms common items into luxurious, understated planters. Terracotta, derived from the earth, signifies grounding and the deep connection we share with the soil, offering serene, classic elegance. Moss-aged pot stacks. Let's make our pots look instantly ancient and expensive. Encourage or manually apply moss and a dark, damp patina to thrifted terracotta pots. Stack these pots near your entryway, graduating their size for a compelling, established silhouette, or use them as bases for tall, dried arrangements. This sustainable gardening tips approach embraces natural aging as a design virtue. The moss and patina speak to time, patience, and the slow, beautiful process of nature reclaiming its materials, resulting in a rich, historical texture. 8. Industrial Chic Flair Rebar Cage Pumpkin Display. For a modern, slightly raw edge, try this. Source discarded metal rebar pieces or an old metal cage/frame from a salvage yard. Assemble them in a stylish open cage formation and fill the interior with smooth pumpkins, logs, or dried corn stalks. This bold vertical garden ideas for urban homes uses raw, industrial materials for unexpected autumn warmth. Rebar, a structural element, symbolizes underlying strength and resilience, lending a modern, sophisticatedly rugged edge to the soft textures of the fall harvest. Galvanized bucket and tin trough. This is about contrast. Use thrifted galvanized metal buckets and watering cans, often cheap with minor dents, as high contrast planters for brightly colored pansies or mums. Arrange them in a tight, intentional cluster. For a more substantial look, find a small galvanized feed trough to use as a centerpiece planter. This garden landscaping on a budget idea contrasts the cool, hard, textured metal with the soft, warm colors of fall. Galvanization, a process of protection, metaphorically offers a sense of security and enduring utility in a highly stylish form. Nine. Artisanal basket weave. Oversized wicker hamper planting. Scale is a simple way to achieve luxury. Find a very large, lidded, or open wicker laundry hamper. Line it well and use it as an impressive high-impact planter for a tall ornamental grass or a grouping of small trees. The sheer size and texture make an instant statement, fulfilling the promise of high-end garden DIYs for less. The hamper's intricate weave and substantial size give it a crafted, grounded presence, symbolizing the woven threads of family and community, turning simple storage into an elegant fall vessel. Stacked tray and basket centerpiece. Build visual height and complexity by collecting a mix of shallow wicker trays and small, flat baskets. Stack them loosely on top of each other in a slightly staggered arrangement. Use the surfaces to display various small decorative elements, polished stones, tiny gourds, and candles. This strategic use of thrifted pieces builds a complex texture. The flat tray, designed for presentation, offers a sophisticated platform for showcasing the simple, curated beauty of the season, a smart use of DIY garden decor for small spaces. Bookish and intellectual display. Vintage book spine accents. This is a fun, sophisticated touch. Find heavily damaged hardcover books at a thrift store. Carefully remove the spines and glue them to the outside of small wooden boxes or planters to create a faux library stack look. The boxes can then hold small sprigs of faux leaves or moss. This unique budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive touch suggests an air of old-world sophistication and intellect. The book spine, a cover for knowledge, subtly speaks to the deep value of tradition and learning. Globe and map planter stand. Bring an element of academic curiosity to your front entrance. Source a cheap, old globe or a framed vintage map. If using the globe, remove the base and use the sphere itself as a striking, unexpected stand for a single perfect pumpkin. The contrast is fantastic. This outdoor living space transformation idea adds a worldly, educated touch. The globe represents the vastness of the world and our place in the natural cyclical order of seasons, adding sophisticated depth to your fall decor. Ghostly garden vignette. Whiteware picture ghostly grouping. For a minimalist, high-end look, go monochrome. Collect an assortment of plain white or cream stoneware pitchers and vases from thrift stores. Group them tightly and fill them exclusively with dried white hydrangeas, bleached grasses, or stark white mums. The monochrome palette achieves a sophisticated, ethereal look that feels instantly high-end and clean. This minimalist garden aesthetic focuses purely on form and texture over color. The pitcher, a vessel for giving, evokes purity and generosity, offering a clean, ghost-like elegance perfect for early fall. Chiffon drape entryway. Introduce drama and movement with textiles. Source large, inexpensive sheets of sheer white or cream chiffon or thin linen from a thrifted fabric section. Drape the fabric loosely and elegantly over porch railings, door frames, or even a potted tree. This provides a dramatic garden lighting ideas for ambience effect, especially when softly backlit at night. The flowing fabric introduces an airy, elegant texture, symbolizing the transient beauty of the seasons and the gentle, almost spectral shift into late fall. Mirrored reflections. Framed vintage mirror backdrop. Want to double your fall display's impact? Find an old mirror, preferably with an ornate frame, at a thrift store. Seal the edges for outdoor use, then lean it against a wall behind your main display of pumpkins and foliage. The mirror brilliantly reflects the fall colors and light, instantly doubling the visual impact of your DIY garden decor for small spaces. The mirror, an object of reflection, encourages self-awareness and appreciation for the beautiful world around us. Silver platter step display. For a touch of subtle glamour, collect a series of tarnished silver-plated trays or platters. Arrange them directly on your front steps, using them as polished, luxurious bases for individual gourds, small floral arrangements, or pine cones. The tarnished, dark silver provides a chic contrast, acting as a stunning component of budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive. Silver symbolizes clarity and nobility, offering a subtly luxurious pedestal for simple, natural elements. Old tools and trading post. Rustic shovel and rake wall art. Honor the history of the land with this idea. Source authentic-looking garden tools, shovels, rakes, hoes, from salvage shops. Clean the handles, but crucially, keep the beautiful rusted patina on the metal. Lean them artfully against the house or arrange them in a simple display on an outer wall. This clever recycled materials garden crafts piece introduces an authentic, sophisticatedly rugged feel. The tool, an extension of the human hand, represents honest labor, lending character to your space. Wooden crate tool caddy planter. Find an old wooden toolbox or divided storage crate. Repurpose the internal compartments as mini planters for small herbs, succulents, or tiny gourds. Add a charming stenciled label indicating its new purpose. This provides a charming and highly organized component to your DIY garden hacks. The caddy, designed for order, symbolizes the careful gathering and stewardship of resources, ensuring a clean and intentional high-end look. Chalkboard and message vignette. Ornate framed chalkboard sign. Personalize your luxury with this sign. Purchase a large, ornate, thrifted picture frame. Paint the interior backing with chalkboard paint and use it to write a sophisticated, welcoming fall message in elegant script. This element of personalized communication instantly elevates the design. The chalkboard invites connection and shared sentiment, making the front entrance feel thoughtful and personally curated, a wonderful addition to your garden landscaping on a budget. Slate tile markers. For a subtle intellectual detail, find small, square slate tiles or even cheap coasters. Use a chalk pen to write the names of different fall elements, butternut squash, crimson mums, etc., and nestle them into your displays. This simple labeling technique adds a touch of academic precision and a high-end garden DIYs for less feel. The slate, a natural material, gives a grounded geological texture to the soft foliage and gourds. Whimsical Bird Sanctuary. Vintage cage pumpkin display. This is a fun, architectural element. Source an old decorative metal bird cage, often found cheaply due to a broken bottom. Clean it, open the top, and fill it with a cascade of moss and small, bright orange pumpkins. The cage becomes a unique, sculptural focal point, fulfilling the promise of pollinator-friendly garden design visually. The bird cage, symbolizing containment, becomes a beautiful architectural element celebrating nature's smaller inhabitants. Teacup and saucer feeder art. Get ready for an incredibly refined touch. Collect a variety of mismatched, delicate porcelain teacups and saucers from a thrift store. Affix the cups to the saucers at an angle to create small, charming, elevated mini planters for tiny succulents. Group them on a small table near the entrance. This budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive uses fine porcelain in an unexpected way. The teacup, a symbol of quiet ritual, adds a surprising, refined fragility to the outdoor space. Dramatic drapery and vines. Curtain and gourd swag. Introduce high drama and luxurious texture. Find an inexpensive, thick, deep-colored curtain, velvet or burlap, at a thrift store. Cut a long strip and use it to create a sophisticated draped swag over your doorway or porch window. Secure small, lightweight gourds within the folds of the fabric. The curtain introduces high-end, unexpected textile drama, enhancing your outdoor living space transformation. The drape, typically used for insulation, visually embraces the seasonal shift with gorgeous texture. Grapevine wreath accent. For a natural textural wreath, create or source a thick, rustic grapevine wreath base. Instead of traditional flowers, we've found dry materials like dried corn husks, small dried beans, and simple muted ribbon. Hang it on the door. This eco-friendly garden project uses simple materials for maximum impact. The vine, known for its tenacious growth, symbolizes the enduring power of nature and the cycle of the seasons, offering an authentic, crafted look. (17) Schoolhouse and Science Chic. Beaker and test tube vases. Introduce a clean, scientific aesthetic. Collect old, clear glass beakers, test tubes, or chemistry flasks from a surplus store. Use these as unique, minimalist vases for single-stem fall foliage, like a perfect maple leaf or a dried stalk of wheat. Group them on a simple wooden shelf. This quirky, precise DIY garden hacks idea introduces a clean, intellectual contrast. The beaker, a tool for experimentation, encourages an appreciation for the precision of nature and the scientific order of the world. Vintage microscope display. Here's a great sculptural piece. Find a damaged or non-functional vintage microscope, often sold for decor purposes. Place it on a small wooden stand next to a bowl of moss and tiny, colorful mushrooms. The microscope becomes a unique, sculptural object, adding a layer of sophisticated curiosity and fulfilling the promise of high-end garden DIYs for less. The microscope, a tool for seeing the unseen, reminds us to appreciate the intricate, small details of the fall environment. (18) Upcycled pottery and ceramics. Crackled ceramic shard mosaic. Turn trash into high-end treasure. Collect cracked or broken ceramic plates and mugs. Thrift stores often give these away. Carefully break them into small pieces and use strong exterior adhesive to create a striking mosaic pattern on the top of an old step or a small planter. This requires patience but yields a custom, unique look. This recycled materials garden crafts piece turns waste into a durable work of art. The broken shards, reformed, symbolize resilience and new beauty. Glazed pitcher watering can swap. Look for a large, distinctive ceramic or glazed pottery pitcher with an interesting shape or pattern. Use it not for water, but as a stunning large vase for a dramatic arrangement of tall fall grasses and sunflowers. The pitcher serves as an unexpected, luxurious focal point, an easy win for budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive. The glaze, a layer of protection and beauty, symbolizes the way we present and preserve the best in our lives. 19. Coastal Autumn Blend. Sand dollar and seashell scatter. For a beautiful, unexpected contrast, try this. If you have collected shells and sand dollars, scatter them liberally among your orange pumpkin and gourd display. The stark white of the shells against the deep reds and oranges of fall foliage creates a beautiful, sophisticated visual contrast. Place a small weathered piece of driftwood as a centerpiece. This minimalist garden aesthetic blends two different natural elements beautifully, creating a quiet, enduring beauty. Glass float and netting vignette. Introduce a light-filled, nautical feel. Find old, clear or colored glass bottles or fishing floats. Arrange them in a loose, open net, made from simple twine, and hang them near the entrance, or simply group them in an old wooden bucket. The glass introduces a reflective, watery element. This garden lighting ideas for ambience creates a sophisticated seaside feel. The float, a device for guidance, symbolizes navigation through life's currents, offering a beautiful, light-filled contrast. Geometric modern lines. Wire basket pumpkin stack. For a crisp contemporary feel, source several simple, open wire or mesh baskets. Look for varying heights. Stack them upside down and right side up, using the negative space and the flat bases as platforms for individual, smooth finish pumpkins or potted mums. The lines of the baskets offer a crisp, modern garden decor trends feel. The geometric structure provides a clean framework, symbolizing order and clear intention within the organic chaos of the season. Wooden cube planter blocks. This is architectural precision. Build or acquire several small wooden cubes from scrap wood. Paint them a clean, matte black or deep charcoal gray. Use them as small, elevated, architectural platforms for a single, perfect gourd or tiny planters. The block introduces a hard geometric element that beautifully contrasts the curves of the pumpkins, making it an excellent example of DIY raised garden bed tutorial ingenuity applied to decor. The cube, a symbol of stability, provides a grounding, high-end, contemporary finish. And there you have it, 20 spectacular themes, 40 unique concepts, all built on the incredible foundation of smart thrifting. We've shown you how to translate simple, budget-friendly items into a stunning high-end fall front yard that whispers luxury instead of screaming expense. From brilliant eco-friendly garden projects to achieving that ultimate backyard makeover on a budget, the secret is always in the curation. Now, it's time to put the inspiration into action. The very next section details exactly what you'll need and the precise step-by-step process to bring these budget outdoor decor ideas that look expensive to life in your own space. Let's get to work. Materials and products. Our project is a treasure hunt. We're leaning heavily on thrifted gold, various wooden crates, antique milk cans, diverse brass candlesticks, old picture frames, salvaged galvanized buckets, and unique glass/ceramic vessels. For the finishing touches, you'll need matte spray paint in sophisticated colors like black, gold, and bronze, exterior-grade white or cream paint for the elegant whitewash, strong outdoor adhesive for our mosaics, and quality chalkboard paint. Finally, secure your beautiful organic elements: heirloom pumpkins, gourds, dried grasses, high-quality faux or real fall foliage, and resilient plants like kale or mums. Remember, the key is sourcing these items smartly to achieve a luxurious look without the luxury price tag. Equipment and tools. To execute these high-end ideas efficiently, you'll need a few reliable friends: a heavy-duty wire brush and cleaner for prepping those rusty metals, various sizes of paintbrushes and rollers for a professional finish, a dependable hot glue gun for quick bonds, a sturdy utility knife for precise cuts, and essential safety gloves and eye protection. A powerful power drill with assorted bits will also be necessary for mounting heavier items or securely assembling components like the wooden cubes. Having these tools ready ensures your outdoor living space transformation is not only beautiful but also built to last, making the entire process safe and incredibly effective. Preparation steps. First, your homework: sourcing and cleaning. Hit those thrift stores. Once collected, rigorously clean every single piece, wire brush the metal, sand the wood, and ensure everything is bone dry. Next is painting and finishing techniques. This is the game changer. Apply your spray primer, then the specialty metallic or matte paint to your frames and metal. For the terracotta, apply that thin, watery whitewash with an artistic, uneven brush stroke for that coveted aged look. Third, structural modification and assembly. Securely stack your crates, use strong exterior adhesive for the mosaic tile placement, and construct any required elements like the rebar cage or simple wooden cubes, ensuring everything is stable and weather-resistant. Fourth, curate and arrange. Step back and think like a designer. Place your largest, most dominant pieces first, ensuring you have varying heights and contrasting textures. This is how you fake luxury. Finally, for final touches and lighting, fill all your vessels with your organic materials, then discreetly weave in your battery-operated candles or fairy lights, ensuring no wires show, and admire your absolutely stunning, high-end fall creation from the street. I truly hope you loved these 20 themes and over 300 possible ideas. If this video inspired you to get thrifting and decorating, please hit that like button. It's our biggest compliment and a massive signal to YouTube that this content is valuable. Do you have a favorite thrift store find or a brilliant low-maintenance garden design idea? Drop it in the comments below, and let's start a conversation. And to ensure you never miss our next high-impact, low-cost decor challenge, smash that subscribe button and the notification bell to help our channel grow. Thank you so much for watching, and happy thrifting!
Casadoro.